Good morning, everyone, and a happy New Year's. My name is Takato Kuwahara. I would like to thank you for attending this morning's Gantan-E or New Year's Day service. We will begin this service with a moment of quiet sitting. Reverend Kuwahara will strike the bell and we will sit for 1 or 2 minutes to quiet our minds and to prepare to hear the Dharma. Then he will strike the bell again and we will continue with the service.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda
Butsu. Reverend Kuwahara will now lead us in the chanting of the Jusei, which is on page 93 of the Purple Service Book.
しぐむ浄土一生天人師人力現代公不生無才道少女三苦名交際主役難回避知恵言滅死公も案閉塞小膜道通達全宗門高僧上満足いおろ実法日月主樹期天候音符言一種解放像公正功徳法上大集中説法四式供養一切仏具足主徳本元年心上満得意三害を女仏無下知津達未不詳願学営力投資最小尊志願や国家大戦の感動国書天人統一妙見ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブ願にしく読平等性一切道本も大心往生安楽ナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダーブツナマンダー
Please rise if you are able to follow along with the Gatha Ondoksan 2, which is on page 220 of the large purple service book. Please remain standing for the reading of the Golden Chain 2 on page 15 of the purple service book. Now I will recite the Golden Chain 2, which is on page 15 of the large purple service book. Please feel free to follow along. Golden Chain 2. I am a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I'll try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I'll try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in the Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong. May we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Hi. Okay. We will now have a New Year's greeting by Reverend Kuwahara.
So if you can please put your hands together in Gasho. How to listen to a Dharma message. Listen as if I'm listening for the first time. Listen as if the message is for myself alone. Listen as if this is the last chance to listen to the Dharma. In Japanese, 聴聞の心得。この度のこのご縁は初事と思うべし。この度のこのご縁は我一人のためと思うべし。この度のこのご縁は根性最後と思うべし。ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏。Happy New Year! ありがとうございます。Thank you very much for attending today's service. ありがとうございます。So, this is our first service for the year 2024. And last night we had a New Year's Eve service. Thank you very much for those who attended last night service, like maybe just 12, 13, 14 hours ago. And then, yeah, some people, we met you, last evening, last night. And then, this is the start of the year 2024. And then, after the last New Year's Eve service, I started making today's my Dharma message. And I usually use a PowerPoint. And then the file title, I always put a date. And then 2000, 2023, and then 1231. The day of service is a kind of file title. And then last night I was typing, this is the first Dharma message, PowerPoint file, 2024. And then I hope we can have a very meaningful, nice year of 2024 with the Dharma and the Amida Buddha's guidance. So this is the passage that I'd like to share with you for the service today. So if you can one more time, please put your hands together in Gasho. Grasped and protected, never to be abandoned. Grasped means to embrace. Protected means that Amida Buddha protects Nembutsu practitioner without pause, in all places, at all times, and without any discrimination among people. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 So, since this is a first Dharma message for the year 2024, I'd like to begin my message with this. So, this is my Chinese or Japanese zodiac. We have 12 animals, and then so this is the 2024 is the year of the dragon. Anybody dragon? Yeah, there are a couple people dragon. And among the 12 animals, I just realized only dragon is kind of imaginally or not existing, not existing, but kind of not physically existing in this world, everyday life. Yeah. And then, so this is the year of dragon, and so in Buddhism, we talk about dragon too, and. So dragons are one of the 8 beings that protect Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and then Dharma, Buddhist teachings. Yeah. And then another interesting thing is Buddhism started in India. And then in India, dragon is more like a snake or a serpent. Yeah. And there is a legend that 7 snakes, big snakes, protected Shakyamuni Buddha. And then this Indian religion, Buddhism, went to China. And then China, there is a kind of idea of dragon. And then this serpent or snakes protecting Buddhism kind of somehow combined with a dragon. And then Buddhism adopted dragon. And then this is one of the 8 beings that protect Buddha Dharma. So at the Jodo Shinshu temples, we sometimes see dragons. So this is a part of a table. Our temple, the front big table is just a wood piece. But at some Jodo Shinshu temples, with some very fine, beautiful decoration and then carving. So this is one style, one appearance, example of appearance of dragon. And then at the top of temple roof, we can see dragon. And then this is another ornament at the altar. So to me, dragon protecting a Buddha is something like this. It looks like snakes crawling around the Buddha, but this is kind of my image of a dragon protecting Buddha. And then, so speaking of protection, the passage that I read at the beginning. So it says, protected means Amida Buddha protects Nembutsu practitioners without pause. So let me rephrase this word. Actually, so this is a word phrase from one of Venerable Shinran's, the founder of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism, one of his writings. And then he's kind of explaining a phrase from a Buddhist sutra. And then, so this is a quote part from the Buddhist sutra. And then after a column, he explained what it means. And then this is kind of I rephrase it. So Amida says, wherever you are, whenever it is, forever you are, I always embrace and protect you. So the teaching of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism is a teaching of Amida Buddha. It's a path of Amida Buddha. And this path is not that we make effort and then ask Buddha, please save me. That's not the Jodo Shinshu or teaching path of Amida Buddha. So the past teaching of Amida Buddha is this Buddha is already protects and embrace us. So we as a Jodo Shinshu practitioner, what we should do is just become aware that we are already in Amida Buddha's embrace, guidance, compassion. So listening to receiving Amida Buddha's teaching, then what do we think is, this is kind of in our mind, So forever I am, this Buddha never abandons me. Thank you, Amida Buddha. And then this thought, this feeling, when we put into our words, is Namo Amida Butsu. So when we come to Jodo Shinshu Temple, we recite Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Or sometimes we hear Nammandabu. Nammandabu is a kind of colloquial form of Namo Amida Butsu. So when people say Namo Amida Butsu many times, somehow this phrase changed into Nammandabu, Nammandabu, Nammandabu. But it's same thing, Namo Amida Butsu and then Nammandabu. And then they are words of appreciation of Amida Buddha's embrace or protection. Or maybe our kind of showing trust to Buddha's embrace or protection. So this is more like a reciprocal, mutual, like a back and forth between Buddha and myself. So yesterday, I was at the Buddhist temple of Marine, and then talking to members. And then one of the members said she was told from her parents, these words, the teaching of Amida Buddha will never let you alone. So our utterance or recitation of Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, this is Buddha itself. This is Buddha itself. So speaking of a Buddha, we think like we have a statue of a Buddha, right? Like a human shape, personified shape of a Buddha. So this is one way we can imagine Buddha. But Buddha is not only one form. Buddha can take any different forms. Or Buddha is a kind of manifestation of truth itself, right? The truth, which is beyond form or words, and then took a form so that we can perceive, we can recognize Buddha or Buddha's guidance. So Buddha can take different forms, and then our utterance of Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu coming out from our mouth, that is Buddha itself too. So sometimes we call Amida is a Buddha of voice. I think this is very unique. And sometimes people have a hard time to understand or take this. But our saying Namo Amida Butsu is Buddha itself. So in other words, whenever we say Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, we are with Amida Buddha. We are listening to the voice of Amida Buddha. So in that sense, we Jodo Shinshu Buddhists or Nembutsu practitioner live a life in Amida Buddha's compassion or embrace, protection. Or we live a life with Amida Buddha's wisdom. So as we listen to the Dharma, we receive Amida Buddha's guidance. And then in our everyday life, we say Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. We will never be alone, always in Amida Buddha's embrace. So this is my first Dharma message for the year 2024, wishing that you live a life of Nembutsu recitation this year, and then live a life with Amida Buddha, live a life with Buddha Dharma in Buddha's protection and Buddha's embrace. And then so that you can live a life with strength and with hope. And then this is the life of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism or Nembutsu practitioner.
Now I'd like to conclude my Dharma message reading this passage one more time. So if you can, please put your hands together in Gassho. Grasped and protected, never to be abandoned. Grasped means to embrace. Protected means that Amida Buddha protects NEM's practitioners without pause, in all places, at all times, and without any discrimination among people. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda. 何万打打つ打つはいどうしようかな May I continue? Cut. So now I would like to Okay, so now I'd like to say thank you to those who have made today's service possible. First is Takato. Thank you, Takato, for being a chairperson today's service. ありがとうございました。So this is nice, father and the son. We kind of, officiate today's service. ありがとう、Takatoさん。And then thank you, Emiko-san and the BBT music team for the beautiful music, Ondok-san, for today's service. ありがとうございます。Thank you. And then I also would like to introduce a guest for today. And then, so Helen and the Derby, thank you very much for joining us. And then, Noriaki Hirose-san, yeah, ありがとうございます. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then your family, thank you very much. And then, of course, all of you who attended this service in person and virtually, thank you very much. ありがとうございました. So next Sunday, this coming Sunday, January 7th, is the Shotsuki monthly memorial service for January. And then January 28th, Sunday, after the service, we will have a BBT New Year celebration. So please, pencil your calendar, then be sure to join our New Year's party celebration. So this concludes the Gantan-E New Year's Day service. Everyone is invited to offer incense and then join for a New Year refreshment at the social hall. And then I would like to also thank the January Toban monthly group to help the refreshment after the service. ありがとうございました。So thank you very much, and then please have a safe and a happy New Year. ありがとうございました。何万打仏、何万打仏。